have Atletico Miniero found themselves the next attacking midfield world star wonderkid? Just who is the player being dubbed the next Savinho? His name is Gabriel da Silva Santos, but you could call him Gabriel Veneno. At just 15 years old, this Brazilian prodigy was already turning heads in Atletico Miniero's youth academy. He joined Atletico at a young age and embodies the club's traditions of nurturing young attacking players in the mould of Hulk and Savinho. Gabriel Veneno would burst onto the scene, displaying lethal pace and flair beyond his years. In 2024, he'd be a standout player in the Sub-17 Brasileiro. His performances would lead to him being promoted to the Sub-17 team, where he's turning in dominant performances. His speed, skill, and a knack for cutting in from the flanks make him a defender's nightmare. If he is to truly develop and go on to become an elite wonderkid, he will need first-team exposure. Having already played beyond his years, it seems he's on the path to stardom. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on Gabriel Veneno down in the comments section below. Can he go on to become the next Savinho, or will he simply become another Brazilian wonderkid who never truly lives up to their full potential? Today's video is brought to you in association with Passion4FM. Passion4FM is the #1 football manager blog dedicated to enhancing your football manager experience. On the website, you will find guides, tactics, shortlists, graphical and database updates, alongside in-depth articles about the world's best football manager simulation game. For this video, I've downloaded the Passion4FM Nextgen Wonderkid database. This database is the #1 resource for adding new real-world wonderkids to your brand new save games. Download it from the description and enhance your save games now. In today's video, I'm going to let Football Manager predict the future. Starting in 2024, I'm going to run a simulation that will look at the next 15 years of Gabriel Veneno's career. Let me know in the comments section down below how you think this one is going to play out. Does Gabriel Veneno really have the potential ability to go on and become the next Savinho? Or will he just become another Brazilian wonderkid that never truly reaches their full potential? Whilst you're down in the comments section below, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and check out the rest of the Wonderkid series. In the Nextgen database and the beginning of this simulation, Gabriel Veneno will start the game with a great core of attributes for a 15-year-old attacking midfielder. Now, if you load up the game, you may see that some of these attributes will fluctuate slightly. That is because they are only estimates. And if you load the game up and he does not look like a wonderkid at all, do not fear, stick with it and try and develop the player, because I'm sure he'll have the potential ability to go on and become an elite wonderkid. At the beginning of this simulation, you can see that he has a lot of work to do as a 15-year-old player, but there are still some standout attributes in the 3 core groups. Starting off in the technicals, the only standout really there is his passing of 12. In the mentals, it's aggression, determination and flair, and in the physicals, it's acceleration, natural fitness and pace. Now, as I've just said, do not fear if you get a version of Gabriel Veneno that looks like this. I'm pretty sure that with some first team action and working his way through the youth teams to get there, he will develop into an elite wonderkid. The big question is just how much first team football is he going to get at Atletico Miniero? Just how quickly can they get that development out of Gabriel Veneno? At the 5-year stage, Gabriel Veneno is now 19 years old, and he has swapped Brazil for England, as we find him now playing for Liverpool, and he's part of their under-21s team. Liverpool would come in and pay Atletico Miniero £7 million in a transfer that has actually only just gone through. It means that his time in Brazil comes to an end after breaking into Atletico Miniero's first team. He would go on and play 56 times, scoring 6 goals for them, before Liverpool swooped in to take him away. Looking at the attributes, you can see why I was saying just moments ago, stick with the player, develop him, and he will turn into a wonderkid. He has gone from a player that didn't look very impressive at 15 to now looking like a true wonderkid at the age of 19. Breaking down those 3 core attribute groups, you can see crossing, dribbling, first touch, passing and technique have all improved in the technicals. In the mentals, it's composure, decisions, determination, flair and off the ball that score highly. And in the physicals, he has 2 standout attributes of acceleration and agility, but he also scores highly for balance, natural fitness, pace and stamina. Those first 5 years of his development have really brought out a key moment in his career. He has managed to make the move from Brazil to Europe, but the question here is, can he now break into Liverpool's first team? Just how much more development is there to come from Gabriel Veneno? After 10 years of Gabriel Veneno's career, he's now 24 years old, and we can see he has been on the move again as he has left Liverpool to join Bournemouth. Bournemouth would come along with a £33 million bid that would be accepted by Liverpool, and he would move to the south coast of England. Looking at his time at Liverpool, it actually was a disappointment for him. He couldn't break through into Liverpool's first team quickly enough. He would only make 3 first team appearances for Liverpool before he was moved on to Bournemouth for that £33 million. Since being at Bournemouth, he has settled down and he has now got the most first team football of any team he has played for. He has currently played 71 times and scored twice. Looking at that exposure to first team football, it has brought about some more development. Now, it's not masses of development, but it is certainly steps forward. And that is all you can ask for in a player of this age who went on to join a team that he didn't actually play for initially. And he's now getting that first team football. Across the 3 attribute categories, you can see he still has great dribbling, first touch, passing and technique in the technicals. The standout in the mentals is now off the ball, but he scores highly for his determination, flair, vision and composure. And in the physicals, it's acceleration, agility and balance that are the 3 main standout attributes. But he also scores highly for his natural fitness, pace and stamina. So a disappointing spell at Liverpool is now put behind him. He's back playing first team football for Bournemouth and scoring goals. But just how much more development is there to come in the years 10 to 15 of his career? At the 15-year stage, Gabriel Veneno is now 29 years old, and once again he has been on the move. He would leave Bournemouth, but he didn't go direct to West Ham. His impressive performances for Bournemouth would attract the attention of Arsenal, and they would actually pay Bournemouth £44 million for the player. However, he didn't make the breakthrough that was necessary at another elite club. He would only play 1 time for Arsenal's first team, and then West Ham might have just got themselves the deal of the century. Initially, they took him on loan for a £2.5 million fee, but then they would add a clause in that would see them pay just £13 million to make that loan permanent, and he now plays for West Ham. That means that he has played 43 times, scoring 6 goals for West Ham. He would make 1 single Arsenal appearance, scoring once. Played 124 times for Bournemouth, scoring 10 goals. It means after 15 years of his career, he would only make 227 appearances and score 23 goals, which may seem a little bit disappointing, but the AI really seems to have trouble promoting young players and getting them into first teams, and then when it does move them to clubs like Liverpool and Arsenal, doesn't really give them a chance to shine. The good thing for him, though, is the exposure to first team football both at Bournemouth and West Ham have allowed him to move forwards as a footballer. Looking at the technicals, there wasn't any real development between the 10 to 15 year marker, and it's pretty much the same attributes that still stand out. In the mentals, it's still off the ball that is the standout, but he scores highly for flair, determination, decisions, composure and vision. And then in the physicals, it's still the acceleration, agility, balance, natural fitness, pace and stamina that are standout attributes. So across 15 years, it's safe to say that looking at those games and only seeing 227 first team appearances is really disappointing. This is a player that in Brazil they think has a sky high potential, and it's really disappointing to see that the AI didn't believe in him enough when he went to the elite clubs like Liverpool and Arsenal to give him that chance to go and perform and really get that development out of him. But for clubs like Bournemouth and West Ham, he has played fantastic football and he really has been a creative spark and also scored goals for those teams. So maybe that is just where his level is at. Let me know in the comment section what you think of how Gabriel Veneno has turned out. Do you think that he deserves to be a better Wonderkid? Do you think that with buying him earlier and putting him in your first team, for example, you could extract more from the player? And do you think that Bournemouth and West Ham getting the best out of him is par for the course? Do you think he deserved more time at Liverpool and Arsenal? Let me know in the comments section down below. Also, if you want to get players like Gabriel Veneno into your save games, you're going to need the Passion4FM Nextgen database. don't forget to grab that from the description down below. And whilst you're there, smash the subscribe button and check out the rest of the Wonderkid series. For this one then, I'm going to begin to wrap this up. A big thank you for your time and your attention today. I hope to see you on another video very soon. Thank you for watching.